All right. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening. I hope you guys are having a great week. We're having a great week out here in the Northwest. We've had pretty much all seasons of weather just here in this last day. So wherever you are, hope you're warm, toasty, and healthy. We're starting off a whole new year, and it's been a really exciting last year. And a lot of people creating health. If you're watching tonight, you're either here supporting somebody that's you've seen transform their health, or you're maybe part of our 5-week challenge that we're doing, or you're getting healthy on our plan, or maybe you've been around, changed your health years ago. We have a large variety of people that are here on the call tonight. I'm really excited to welcome you, or to re-welcome you if this is a call you've been on multiple times as part of your support tool. My name is Brad Miller, and my wife Ashley and I are certified health coaches, and we just love seeing people change their health. This is a really cool community. It's not like anything we've ever been a part of before, and one cool way that we like to explain this to people is it's like Disneyland, because it's hard to explain to someone that's what Disneyland is like that's never been to Disneyland. And it's just a bunch of people that have found a way to really take their health to levels they never really thought possible and continue going on it. And that a way to help other people say, hey, me too, I want to do what you're doing because I see that it's working for you, because relationships and real people are what really make the difference in people's lives. So this is me, this is my wife, it's my little guy in the top right-hand corner. He's already does more push-ups and can outlift his dad. And our journey of health started about 6 years ago after watching my family lose over 2,500 pounds on this program, drastically changed their health, and because it's more than just weight loss. But I started to follow that path too, and decided that I didn't want to be on that road like my family did. So thank goodness they did something about their health, and it allowed me and my family to set a different course for my life. You can see me in 2009. I'd already gained 30 pounds from my first couple of years of marriage, and then continuing to move forward. Not only did I lose my 30 pounds, but I've continued to live a healthy lifestyle and only get better every single year. It's been a huge blessing for my own health, but to help other people see the same. And we've helped thousands of people do that over the last few years. So that's actually why we do these calls, because literally we should have our own TV show. You know, there's all these TV shows that highlight stories like this, and we do them every single day, and we do them incredibly. And stories like this aren't very normal, but happen to be very normal in our world. So basically, we like to share stories of health because they're inspirational for us. We always learn something. And another tip is surround yourself with healthy people. It doesn't matter if you're in person, you can touch them, or if they're on a computer screen. If you are in community with people that are healthy, and just like anything in your life, you're 5 times more likely to be like those people as well. So we're going to have some awesome stories here tonight. We're actually going to start off with some good new friends of mine. I've actually only known them for, it's been less than a couple months now, but I can't imagine my day without communicating with them, either Facebook or a phone call or a Zoom chat, because I haven't got to meet them in person yet. But they have an amazing story, and I thought I would invite COC and Jamie to come on and share a little about what's changed in your health since coming in contact with your health coach.
Oh, I figured out how to unmute myself.
You figured it out. Well done. You're there. I can hear you and I can see you. You guys look great. COC, have you done something about your health recently? Because you look totally different.
I did, and thanks to this, first of all, we want to say, in Hawaii, we say aloha ahi ahi, which is good evening. So good evening to everyone. Basically, this program has reshaped my life and my outtake on how I see my future. It started, I think, November after Thanksgiving. I was introduced to the program by a good friend of mine that I've known for 6 years. And he said, hey, take a look, see what this has to offer. And I said, well, yeah, let me take a look. 3 weeks down the line, I had lost 25 pounds. And I've never been so excited. My wife is my backbone. I've changed what I put in my mouth. I've changed my exercise. I've changed just the healthy habits and just learning what the program has to offer. I'm currently down 40 pounds as of today, which is freaking awesome. And I'm loving it. Life is good. Health is good. I have time to chase all my wife's kids. As you guys can see in the picture, those are her kids. I think I had something to do with that. So I'm excited, and thank you. Thank you to Take Shape for Life. Thank you, Brad. Thank you to Antonio and my health coach, Annie, for doing it all. Hun, you have something to say?
No, thank you too. This is definitely a great program. I support it 100% from start to finish. he started off at 259 before Take Shape for Life, and he's down to 219 this morning. He weighed himself. So I'm so proud of him. The support group with Take Shape for Life is amazing. We've now became health coaches. We've paid it forward with a bunch of people. We're so happy to help them with their journeys, and we just have a good support team. And I'm so glad for everybody that has decided to shape their future better.
Yeah, I love it, you guys. It's a great story. Seriously, I remember talking with you because one thing we do is we do a community of helping people. So I actually talked with you one of your first weeks on Plan, celebrating how well you've done. And Jamie, you actually are from the fitness side. So you see people trying to change their health all the time. So not only be able to see your husband taking shape, your healthy habits have improved, but you've also been able to, even being, around fitness all the time, you've been able to outreach and help a lot of people be inspired just from this in the last month. I mean, just your outreach to people outside of your fitness community has been huge. So I know it's been pretty fun for you to see those victories in people.
Yes, definitely. I tell everyone it doesn't start with fitness. It starts with what you put in your body. So this is a lifestyle change for us, and we're looking forward to everyone else's journeys and transformations that we're helping.
So yeah, pay it forward. It works. It keeps you accountable for your own health as well. Thank you.
I love it, you guys. Great story. You guys are just a great couple together. It's been fun to see you guys just transform, not only just the healthy body, but just how much fun you guys are having, focusing on health in your life and a way to transform it. So congratulations and thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Brad.
Takes me down, and actually I'm realizing today is almost a full California call. So it takes me down to another Californian, Sarah, who has an awesome story. Again, another person that's come into my life in the last few months, done a few calls like this, just hearing about her story. And I haven't actually got to be updated on it recently. So I'm just eagerly sitting here waiting to hear what she's been up to just since I've talked to her last. So Sarah, can you tell everyone a little about what's changed in that person from left to right in the last little bit?
Yeah, quite a bit actually. First of all, hello to everybody on the call. It's really exciting to just be able to share my story with all of you, and I'm glad that you're here for support and to learn. Something that I really love about Take Shape for Life is just this community and support. And so just to tell you a little bit about where I was beforehand, I was in a really dark place before Take Shape for Life. I was just really depressed with how I felt about myself, how I looked in the mirror and just didn't like the way that I looked, didn't like how my clothes fit, and I just felt really bad about myself. And when I saw that one of my good friends had done this program, she put me in touch with Susie, who is now my health coach. And she was honestly a saving grace and answered to prayers for a very long time. And, I spent the last few years prior to doing this program just trying different things and trying to find a way to a healthier lifestyle on my own without really any accountability. And when I started Take Shape and just found the community with Susie and everyone who's doing this journey, it's really made the world of a difference when it comes to taking control of your health and just figuring out, what's going to be best for you as far as your health goes. And so that was really awesome. I had no intentions of being a health coach when I started. I just figured I would just do this thing and I would, be trying to get healthy and lose the weight that, I had gained in the last, 5-6 years. And then my husband texted me one day and he's like, I think I want to do this program with you. My clothes aren't fitting anymore. And right when he said that, I was like, all right, I'm down to coach because I've seen what this program's been doing for me. And I know that it works and it's worked for my friends and for me. And I felt like I just can't not share. It just makes me so excited that it's been working. And I know that it works long-term. It's not a yo-yo diet. And it just makes me so excited that I want to tell everyone every day. So now I've been a coach for a little over a month, and As far as an update on me, I have now lost 42 pounds since I started 4 months ago, and still have a little bit more to go for my goal. And going forward, I'm really excited to implement some healthy motion and just get into some activities that I've enjoyed in the past, because I feel like now that I weigh less, it's a little bit easier to be active and have fun doing different activities. So yeah, I've really been blessed by Take Shape for Life, and I'm just really excited to let everyone else know and help other people in their health journey. So thank you.
I love it, Sarah. Such an amazing story. You can even see the difference in just your smile, taking place. I've seen it actually just a few phone calls we've done. You change a little bit each time, and again, in a good way. Not that you weren't great before, but it's just like enhancing every area of your life. And I'm just, so impressed by what you're doing. And I love a lot of things you said. Again, just, a lot of people are gaining information from this. A lot of people, this is spurring you on in your journey. And yeah, we're, weight loss, man, just to see, it's so cool to know how great it feels to lose weight. But one thing you've really embraced too is that it's not about just losing weight. It's about health and focusing on health and having a plan for health. And that's what our nutritionist plan do. And it's funny that all the things that start to take place once you really just basically grab onto that life preserver, all these other things just start falling into place. So congratulations. And then like you said too, because that's how I was when I became a coach, because I never thought I would. I thought it was like this big deal. And it's just as natural as, hey, this is working for me. Why don't I tell you how to do it too? Because it's personal relationships that really make the difference. So we've all seen ads someplace. We all know that a lot of people are getting celebrity endorsements. So we know that a real person that we know in our life, they're making a change. And sometimes we look at them and we're like, man, if they can do it, I'm pretty sure I can do it too. I think that's so amazing. So amazing story. Congratulations. And can't wait to see what happens next in your journey.
Thanks. Me too.
Awesome. And then we'll move down to our next Californian. So Brett has some exciting news for everyone tonight, which I'm excited for him to share. Not just his story, but some particular exciting things about today. So Brett, are you there? Can you share with people what happened for you today in the last few months?
Yeah, I sure can. Hello, everyone. I'm glad everyone is on the call. My wife and I have a little different story. It took 2 times for us to get this thing right. We started this journey about 3.5 years ago. My wife, my constant, said, you know what, we've got to do something. And so we found Take Shape for Life. We actually called the corporate office, and we were given health coaches. Now, we actually had 2 different health coaches, but then we said, my health coach is married and they do it together. So we asked, hey, would it be okay if we kind of had a couple, walk this journey with us? And so they had David and Susie coach us. So we had just a wonderful time with David and Susie. They've been just amazing. They've paid it forward in tremendous ways. The first time I lost about 78 pounds. I had tipped the scales at about 300 pounds about 3.5 years ago. And I was about 288 when I started the first journey. Well, I hit my goal, and my wife hit her goal, and she had lost about 50 pounds. But the problem was we didn't carry that through the entire journey. And life happened. We gained some of it back. And again, my wife came back to me and said, you know what, we really, really have to do something about this. And so we called David. Before we called David and Susie back, we actually placed an order. And all of a sudden they realized that we had placed an order. We got back in touch with each other. And it's just been incredible. We've been on the program now since November 9th, and my wife is down 37 pounds now. And today's a really special day for me. I have done 50 pounds in 50 days, and I hit my goal today at 209.6 pounds. So really excited for that. One of the things that I really am blessed about this program is, even though our commitment to the program wavered, our health coaches didn't waver one bit. They were with us every step of the way. So David and Susie, we just love you and thank you so much for doing what you did. So we've never been hungry on this plan. We've never had more energy on this plan. We're starting a great a great workout program now that we're down far enough to bring our exercise up. And we have better energy, confidence in our appearance and our health. And, there's nothing better. This program, it's all about duplication. And now that we've been able to duplicate what other people in their journey have been able to do, now we're new health coaches. We have a couple clients that we're just loving on as best we can. And we're just watching their journeys too. So it's just been an amazing thing. This is the way the journey should be. It's the habits of health that will carry you through the rest of your life.
Brett, so many cool things about your story. And I wish I could just literally say amen to a lot of things you said. But one, that, you started 3.5 years ago, and, maybe your first approach, you would say you failed, but really that's the journey, learning about health and long-term. So there'll be ups and downs. And that's why I don't have the slide with me on today. We have a lot of stories. I was trying to keep it short, but we have a slide that basically starts with the why in the middle, and then it goes how, and then it goes what. And a lot of people will focus on hows and whats, like, oh, I can exercise this way, and that's pretty cool. Or, oh, I try to drink this smoothie once in a while, or I go to this kind of a gym, or blah, 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 which are all great things. But we really focus on all of those things because our program is about getting optimally healthy. And you said something really cool to me, because when you focus on getting optimally healthy and not just one little, facet of the equation, you get to be you've reached the goal of your shape, and you called it something really cool. What was it that you're?
Well, I don't think I want to build up my body. I want to tailor it. I want to tailor it to what my age is, what my health goals are. It's instead of building something that I won't be able to maintain, I'd rather tailor it to what I am supposed to look like and how I'm supposed to feel.
Yeah, you're tailored, and you look pretty good there in your photo. And you also said something really cool when we were talking with David and Susie the other day. You feel better at what age now than you did at what age again?
I feel better at almost 57 than I did in my 30s.
Pretty darn cool. And that's one thing that we do too. So that's one thing, we're showing people how to take shape for their entire life. And this is a whole way of basically approaching health. And it's so simple and easy. And these are the results that we see when you can go as far as you want, you go as fast as you want, but either way, you're going to move forward every single day. And health is a journey. And you just hit that next part, because we focus on the part that happens right after what happened to you today. It's all about what happens next. So congratulations, and welcome to the next part, and the first part, really, when we think about it, of your journey, getting to a healthy weight and moving forward from there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brad.
And being tailored. That's what I want to be from now on. I want to be tailored. Awesome. So which brings me to my last story. Not a Californian, but I think you were there for a little bit at one point. Your husband's in the Marines. Actually, I can't remember if you've been all over the United States different times I've talked to you, but Jessica has a really powerful story, and I'm not going to spend any time really telling any part about it, because it kind of gets me teared up almost every time. It's a very powerful story, and just a great piece of inspiration. So Jessica, could you fill us in a little bit on behind the story behind this before and after picture here and this girl on the screen? If you can unmute yourself.
I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. Okay.
Well, you're unmuted now.
Yay! Thanks so much for letting me speak. I am really excited to share this with you. My story has its ups and downs for sure. I can really, really relate to Sarah, because I was in a very, very dark place when I found Take Shape for Life. And actually, I had David and Susie are lifetime friends of mine. Susie I've known since I was 8, I think. And I had seen her posting all these pictures, before and after pictures. I was like, what is she talking about? So I finally asked, and I just wasn't ready at that time. We were living in Japan, and I had been pregnant with my son. I just had him. And then we ended up moving to North Carolina, and I had some really hard times with blood clots, and I just was so down in the dumps, and my heart was so heavy with the fact that I was so overweight and I couldn't do anything. And plus, just not being there physically for my kids just made me emotionally just so stressed out. And so I called Susie and I was like, I'm ready, let's do this. And then my husband actually was not on board at all. He was like, this is another thing you're going to try, and he was so I'll give you 1 month. Well, hey, I lost 23 pounds that first month. And he was just like, okay, I love this. And I'm so proud of, he was so proud of me and I was so proud of me. And I ended up losing 86 pounds in 7 months, just shy of 7 months, which to me, that was like life changing. I have never been that weight. I'd never been that size. I had gained a lot of weight when I was younger, and it had really just made my life not as easy as I wanted. I felt very self-conscious. And so this really empowered me to become the mom I wanted to finally become and the wife I wanted to become, and honestly, just the me I always wanted to become, because I felt like I was so stuck before and I felt so unlovable, even though I had this wonderful husband and wonderful family. But it was more, everybody says you have to love yourself first. Well, that's so true, because I totally learned through this program how to love myself and how to treat myself properly and like feed and fuel my body properly so that I can be that person that I always wanted to be. Well, I decided to pay it forward because, paying it forward's awesome and people are awesome. And I happen to really like people a lot. So that was it's been an exceptional ride, coaching and watching people transform their lives just like I have. And honestly, just to love them through it is just the best feeling ever. But then last year we moved to Denver. We've been here for a year and a half on recruiting duty, and things got really, really hard. I got a lot of blood clots, like so many. I probably shouldn't be alive, to be quite honest. And I know it sounds silly when I lost 86 pounds, but I gained 8 pounds. And to me, that was like emotionally stressful because I had been so on top of my game, and I just really didn't like that. So I decided, I told David and Susie, and I told Brad, I'm like, nope, I'm going back on program and I want to lose 20 pounds. And they were like, okay, go for it. Well, yesterday was my third full week on program. So I'm starting my 4th week and I've already lost 15 pounds. So yeah, me. And it just feels so empowering to be back in my like mindset of healthy and like paying it forward and loving on not just myself, but other people. And just, I can really, really relate to what everybody said. I mean, I freaking love what Brett said, like the habits of health really like drive you through life, or is there something like that? Whatever you said, that was so amazing. I wanted you need to quote that because that was so cool. It's true though, because had I not learned the habits of health, I would have just gone right back to where I was, and what's the point of that? And I love that. The support that we have with Take Shape for Life and with my awesome health coaches and this just team that we work with, I'm serious. Like, they seriously lifted me up when I was so down and brought me back. And we're a bunch of big family. That's what it is. And it's awesome to get healthy with these people. So yeah, I love you guys.
We love you too, Jess. Your story is so powerful and there's so many things I want to echo into it, but basically, huge inspiration. And a lot of people don't know what that means with the condition you have with your legs, but basically you can't hardly exercise. There's really not a cure. You've spent time at the Mayo Clinic and, basically you had a really big episode last year, and at the worst of your episode because of how, this is the stressful stuff. Like, we won't go into the details, but basically the fact that you only gained 8 pounds, like at the worst, like that's the kind of stuff that drives people off the edge. You're a true example of health. You love people. You've helped so many people change their lives, and you're a true inspiration to like just me. So it doesn't matter where you're at as long as you keep moving forward every day. It just keeps getting better. So you lost your weight like 3 years ago, and now you're hitting new lows as you're focusing on, additionally moving forward in your health and taking it to your next level. So thanks for sharing tonight. You're an inspiration, obviously a great mama and an inspiration to your family. Thank you so much.
Guys.
Awesome. So those are the stories we have for you tonight. Hopefully, I know they inspire me. They light me up. That's why we do these so often. And if you're watching this recording or if you're watching this live on the YouTube channel that we post this on, there's actually like hundreds of stories just like this. So feel free to tune in and watch more of them. But we want to ask you, just like you may be on one of our plans right now. You may be just joining our community, or you may just be here to support somebody. But the question that someone posed to me, and what I want to pose to everyone here tonight, even the people that spoke, because it's, where do you ultimately want to be? It doesn't come down to what I need to do or, that guilt of I just need to move myself forward. It's where do I want to be? Because you can accomplish anything you want, and not to give up on your dreams. Those people talking about, I mean, just everyone that shared tonight basically saying like, I really wasn't happy about exactly where I was at. It wasn't bad, but they didn't know where to get started. But this is a pathway to basically say, what is it that I want to accomplish? I can do anything. So a reminder to people that maybe are watching this that are new, getting started on their nutrition plan, join this community, or thinking about it, or just a reminder for you veterans out there, is we focus on optimal health. And optimal health is like a stool with 3 legs. It can't stand without each of these 3 pieces. And it's focusing on healthy mind. And you've seen a lot of those mind shifts that have happened through people starting to move forward and focus on making health a priority in their life. There's coaching, support, group, and accountability. So you have that support so you're not alone. And we provide simple and easy nutrition and eating plans and a guide to approaching healthy motion and basically how to approach a healthy lifestyle. So I'm not going to go over the details of our plans tonight, but the main one that people are talking about, they're talking about our 5-in-1 plan. But all of our plans, and basically what Take Shape for Life involves doing is, especially on the eating part, is you're going to train your body to eat a whole different way than you're probably used to. Or it's going to focus on fueling yourself 6 times a day. Small, minier meals, focus on nutrition that are going to give your body what it needs. That's how we help people get to a healthy weight, but that's also how we help it run at its highest efficiency and focus on how we help people not gain their weight back and continue to move forward in their health. 85% of people that lose weight gain it back and then some within 2 years. And we focus on saying we start where most diets leave off because we're not a diet. So we're really about helping people approach a healthy lifestyle. We have easy, balanced nutrition meals. We have over 80. They're basically chopping up everything your body needs and giving it to you every 2 to 3 hours. They're convenient. They're easy. So one thing I like to say, well, actually, I'll get to this after the end here. And then 1 time a day, or depending on which plan you're doing and what stage of your journey you're on, you're going to prepare what we call a lean and green meal. So we give guidelines, a simple way, cookie cutter way to approach eating healthy. It tells you exactly what to have. And so you eat these meals at home or go out to a restaurant or have them with your family, and it gives you simple guidelines on what to do. And the best part about this is it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. You're not going to pay a personal trainer, and or you might someday if you want to elevate your health to that next level. But this all comes complimentary with just the eating plan that you choose. So you got support, that community, that education. It's all free, and you basically are getting it from your grocery store. And not only that, but your grocery store delivers to you once a month. So basically it costs on average about $10, $12 a day to be on plan. So the great news is you'll either save money or basically trade out your grocer for this part of results that we're seeing. So I love it. And what I like to tell people is we got enough going on in our life, and we have enough things that we have to worry about. Let's not make health and nutrition the thing that we have to worry most about. Let's make it the simplest thing that we have to focus on. So these are just some of our plans that we cover. A lot. The 5-in-1 is basically where you eat 5 of our nutrition meal replacements a day and then pair that up with a lean and green that I was talking about, a guideline of a meal you would prepare at home or have out at a restaurant. Or you're going to either maybe start or maybe move into a 3-in-3 plan where it makes that fueling very easy for you. It keeps your nutritional balance in place, but brings in a little bit more variety. It doesn't matter where you're at. We also have other plans. Like my wife has lost over 50 pounds on our Nursing Mothers program. It's amazing. We have tons of programs basically to meet anyone where they're at and help them move forward and just have a foundation to basically stand on and start moving forward in their health. So we basically take our education system. So a lot of people reference The Habits of Health. This is the book that Dr. A shares with us. And it's basically just a whole umbrella approach to approaching a healthy lifestyle that you're learning while you're following our plans. We combine that with a health coach community, calls like this where you get to learn from other people, be inspired. We combine that with one of our meal plans. So we help you give structure to your day. And basically you put that in, you get results like this over time, as long as you keep focusing and moving your health forward. So anything is possible. You can take yourself to limits that you never thought possible. So I want to thank all the speakers that spoke today. And just a reminder, because this is something that someone posed to me, is that who's counting on you to be your healthiest, and who has the most at stake to help you see your best self in your life. And just basically also a reminder too to ask yourself, if I could accomplish anything, if the world was to stop spinning for a second, where would I like to be in my health? Maybe I shut the door on what I thought was possible. Maybe I told myself that lie that, hey, I'm getting older, and that's just what you do. My dad is he's approaching his 60s, and I can tell you, I don't know if he's actually older than I am personally when we compare ourselves in lifestyle and how we feel side to side. And that's the kind of life I want to live. It's the kind of life I want to leave for my son. So connect back with the person that invited you, whether you're already moving forward, and just thank them for sharing this with you, or to just ask yourself, hey, how would this look for me to move forward on my health? I have these goals. What would it look like? They'll answer those questions for you, and maybe you might be joining in. Maybe you'll be one of these stories. Maybe you might pay it forward to someone that was, didn't think that was possible for them. So basically anything's possible. And also connect back, because it's the end of January. It's the 1 month where like almost, I think it's like half the population's making a resolution to lose weight or approach things like a diet mentality. And we want to help the most people in 2016 focus on getting optimally healthy. So we're actually doing a drawing tonight for anyone that was on live and wants to start their journey this month in 2016, because it's our personal goal to help more people than ever. So connect with the person that invited you, let them know you want to be a part of that, and we'll do the drawing and let you know tomorrow if you qualified for that. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you were inspired. I know I was. Thank you for all the speakers that shared. Your stories are amazing. And if you like it, share it, because real people are the people that really make a difference in people's lives. So it's people you know and trust that will believe it's possible for them. And maybe those ads, those ads that we see with people, maybe that's not what's going to do it, but a real story, a real person will. So thanks again for sharing. Have a great night, everybody.